Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Pepper Pack Podcast. I am the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman, and I have my Dr. Pepper, so let's get this started. You know how to do it. Count with me. 1, 2, 23. Oh, man. Well, this was day 2 at home for me as a teacher. Finding the junk that's been going around. I've been fever-free now 24 hours, so I can go back to school tomorrow and teach all the little children again, and I'm sure they're excited. I'm just not looking forward to all the grading I'm going to have to do to get things caught up, but we'll get that taken care of. But it is another episode of the Pondering Pepper on the Pepper Pack Podcast. So you might ask yourself, because you've never seen the show, what is the Pondering Pepper? Well, it's just us chatting, talking. I have a question every day of the year that we get to talk about and just ponder together and drink Dr. Pepper, because why not? But I'm still fighting some junk, congestion, you probably hear it. So I'm going to make it short, which, for those you know, I do like to talk a lot, so we'll see how this goes, because I don't ever just talk a little bit, which is really funny given tonight's question. But before I get there, because I don't want to forget this, I do want to give a little preview of something to come that we've been talking about doing. I've been putting into work some stuff. We've hinted at bringing back some previous ambassadors that we've talked to already in the past and just catching up with them, seeing where they're at now, how their life has changed since they last been on the episode, all that fun stuff. And I coined it the Pepper Pack Podcast Refill. So we officially have our logo and artwork for that. So I want to share that with you guys. We will be doing the Pepper Pack Podcast Refill episodes here soon, where we'll be able to bring on former ambassador guests and just chat with them again. And I'm really excited about that, because originally when we started the podcast, that's how I feel like I got to know everybody and made those connections. And so it's going to be great to catch up with people again, because we don't all use the same social media. And so some of us don't really see each other, but we still have that connection of the Pepper Pack from that time that we spent together in it before it up and decided to close, which still hurts, but we're not going to go there tonight. But tonight's question, let me switch out that logo real fast, is kind of one that steps on my toes. January 29th, 2026. When it's all said and done, will you have said more than you've done? Yeah, there's a lot of things going through my head on this one. I know I definitely am a bit of a talker, and I like to talk and say a lot of things. But do my actions follow up my words? Just kind of self-reflection thinking there. I immediately go to scripture and think about our words, and think about the thing of being quick to listen, slow to speak. Abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. What was the other one I was thinking of? There's a verse I was just thinking of. I blanked on it, but I feel like we could talk a lot. I'm thinking 1 Corinthians 13 area, like our words without love are just a resounding gong. We could say all the right things and do all the right things, but if our actions don't back it up, it kind of goes into the whole faith without works thing. Does it really matter? Some people argue yes, some people argue no. That's your opinion, and I cannot change your opinion. All I can do is tell you what I think. But for me personally, my desire is that I will have done more than I've said, and I've said a lot. I think that's one of the things I enjoy about being a teacher, is because I do say things over and over again, and with my students, I get to plant seeds that hopefully produce that fruit that goes forth and does things more than I could have. So that way, when it's all said and done, I will have things that have been done well. But yeah, I definitely do. There are times for all of us, I'm sure, that we talk a lot. I talk a lot. I say things. I know as a parent, I feel it more is the latter. I feel like I give my children, my daughters, a lot of grace because I don't want to not necessarily be the mean parent, but just making sure that my wife and I are on the same page as a team. I tell my daughter all the time, hey, put this away, otherwise it's going to be gone. Or put this away, otherwise I'm going to put it away and who knows where I'll put it. Or you talk like that again, you're going to your room. Or, hey, you act like that, you're going to lose this thing. And the number of times that I don't follow through with that, just whether it's because everything going on, I forget about it, or my other daughter, younger, is crying and needs help, and then I can't follow through in that situation. Different things like that. I feel like I definitely say more than I've done. But then there's other times where I do feel like I follow through and I like to do what I say. I feel like your word, your integrity is a lot, tells people a lot about yourself. Wanting people to know that when you tell them something, they can depend on you, being reliable. Oh, that's one of the big things at our school. We talk about being reliable, knowing that people can trust you to do what you said you're going to do and what you're supposed to do. I think it's a really big thing. Goes back to diligence and just having that work ethic. But when it's all said and done, we've said more than you've done. I think I probably will have said more than I've done. But this also gives you a great chance to just reflect that even today, you can start today. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. Start today. That start doing what you said you're going to do. Start doing the things maybe you haven't even told other people that you just thought about that you think you're going to do or you want to do. We, myself included, can get in my own mind and let that doubt creep in. And like when I want to do something, and be like, oh, well, no, that's dumb, or oh, what will people think, or oh, that's a ridiculous idea. I mean, keeping this podcast going as long as I have, I get told a lot it's a ridiculous idea. How do you talk about just Dr. Pepper for what are we on year 4 now or something like that? Year 4 or 5? And I still do. I love it. So just don't let people shoot down your ideas and kill that desire to go do something. Um, but use wisdom, discernment, and make those decisions. So that's about all I have for you tonight. Feel free in the comments to let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. We appreciate that. I would love for you to check out our Redbubble store. If you would, that'd be awesome. That link is down across the bottom. We have a ton of merch on there. Our logo's on all the different stuff. I'm going to have to get that refill logo out there. I think that'd be really cool to put on a mug or tumbler or something. Throw that in with my Justice Sip, which if you're in Wichita, Kansas, make sure you swing by Justice Sip and Papa's General Store. You got all your ice cream flavors you can dream of, all the sodas you can dream of, and lots of candies. But the Dr. Pepper is where it's at. And while you're there, grab some pretzel bites because they're amazing. So, as I always like to remind you, as I sit here and cough myself to death, stay safe. I forgot what I'm saying. Stay safe, stay caffeinated, be blessed, be a pepper. And until we drink again, I'll see y'all next time.